roadmap of success and failure. This is basically going to be a long, drawn out version of basically what's happened. And a lot of this is just going to be relevant to people who are in the real estate niche. I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole on stuff that's kind of irrelevant. So where I first started was I started with a brand awareness agency doing content management, essentially just posting pictures to Instagram and Facebook and calling myself a marketer. I quit my job after I hit $20,000 a month, and I was in the cannabis niche. In other words, I was selling weed on the internet. Legally, I'm in Canada, so everyone just calm down.
That was literally my dream throughout high school and most of my 20s. You know what I mean? You lived my dream, basically.
Yeah, that's where I started. And so everything went really well. My very first customer, we went from, I think it was like 3 months, 1.5 million. And literally this was back in the day. This was like back in 2000, I don't know what year it was, mid 2000s, whatever. Anyway, made a whole bunch of money off of doing that, was doing $20,000 a month. And I was like, you know what? Like I can quit my job. And I had a good job, keeping in mind, like I had a government job working for a telco. Everything was great. All of a sudden they started putting in regulation on the cannabis niche. So Facebook not only didn't like it anymore, but our government didn't like it anymore. So I literally lost all my clients. This is the first time I lost all my clients. And you're going to notice there's quite a few times that this happened. So all of a sudden I went to $500 a month, from $20,000 to $500 a month. So then I panicked, like every single agency owner does when you have that scarcity mindset where it's like, okay, I have to start giving everything to this customer so that I don't lose it, or I have to offer them everything on the table simply so that I can close this deal. And that was like my first mistake that I made in owning an agency, because all of a sudden I was underpaid and I was overworked. I was literally working 40 hours a week for a business that was paying me $500. And I had just quit my 6-figure a year salary job to now make $500. I didn't have a clear offer, and I had that whole I do it all mentality. And I see a lot of newer agency owners do this, where it's like, so I run Facebook ads, but I also do SEO, and maybe I'll do some content for you, and I'll do a million other things. So it's like you never actually get good at doing anything, and no one really understands what you even do. So then what we did was, after this, somewhere in all of this, I met Zach. We started running paid ads in the dog grooming niche. Now, what we were trying to do, because we were in all these coaching programs where it's like, you have to be charging $1,500 a month. Any less than that, you're not charging what you're worth. When your target audience is somebody who's only making $1,500 per month, that's not a very good offer. So we right away we ran ads for probably 2 months, did all these meetings. It was mostly people who were grooming from their basement at home. And it's like, they weren't paying me $1,500 a month. We closed a couple like fairly large grooming companies, but at a $1,500 price point for what we were able to bring in, it just wasn't super profitable.